So this area on icebox is completely broken, and I'll show you briefly why. So first of all, well, there is this famous slash common angle, right? If you tuck yourself into the corner, you can actually see the heads of people who are pushing belts all the way over there, right? You can see their heads, but this is not very effective for two reasons, because you have no escape. So like the rule of thumb of playing this kind of position when you can jump down is to play close to the edge. And the reason, like the basic reason why, is because like anything weird happens, you just jump down, reposition immediately. So this is not very effective, but I'll cover this a bit in a moment. So this angle, generally like this entire like area, why is it so strong? Because first of all, it has an like invincibility area, as I call it. Basically, you're not visible from here. You're not visible from belt. You're not visible to people pushing side. You have like an off over here, off angle ish on people pushing maze. And you have like a proper angle. Like if, for example, if you play some kind of smoke or maybe even like Killjoy trip, Chambers trip somewhere here, so you know that you have control over this area. You can actually anchor this angle instead. It's very risky because there is no cover or anything, but if you're a jet, you can, for example, dash off chamber as well. But you have a headshot angle on this box, and you're just barely visible for them. It's like almost a one-way headshot visibility for you. So that's number one. You have invincibility here, unless someone does the rope thing, but it's usually audible, you can hear it. So next thing, you have this angle on nest. So whoever is picking nest, you don't see them here. If they're picking, let me show you, if they're picking the main angle over there, like if they're picking this kind of angles over here, right? You don't have a vision on them, but when they start firing like this, you can just wallbang them. So you can see like bullets coming from here, you just like, just top this wall, it's wallbangable. Next thing, if someone is playing belt with an op and peeking this angle over here, you actually can like the peeking, and you can like wallbang here-ish. It's a bit of a stretch, but you can like, you know, when you reposition, you can just drop a bullet there just in case you like ding someone through the wall. So this angle is very strong against nest, so whoever is pushing nest, you have control of them. The reason why it's strong, because they have no cover. This is like a tiny cover over here, but it's all bangable. They have no cover, but you do. You just slide like towards the right and you're invincible from here. So you can control nest like this. Then you have this informational angle. Notice how I'm isolating myself from the nest angle. Right now I'm invincible. I'm not visible to the nest. So this is an information angle for whoever is playing on top of pipes. And the reason why it's informational, because no one usually stays there. So to demonstrate, like whoever is playing pipes, right, they swing, not swing, they check this angle, and they maybe check the headshot angle. And then if they continue staying on pipes, if they don't drop or they don't go rope, they usually like swing close, or like over here, right? So no one really does this one, so it's not like you'll be having a duel here. It's just an information angle for whether someone pushed maze on top of pipes or maybe dropped, so you'll hear it. It's like an information angle. Maybe you can catch someone. I never did in my rank. So that's the gist of this. And next is that you can go left, like if you go towards this thing, you can go left and have like an off angle on nest, but it depends on your setup, like who's playing where. You need someone to hold this one first. And yeah, I think that's it. There is also a cheeky angle from here, like if someone is holding your main, and there is no one like Mace, you can have a cheeky angle over here. You can start the round here as well. Like for enemies who like push all the way like this, they sometimes stop here. Let me show you why. So when you're playing like this, right, you pick this angle, you pick the headshot angle, you pick this tiny window because it's also a very strong angle here. Then you pick this one, and then when you start moving in, you're still kind of visible to this one, right? And the trick here is that now you're visible to this very tiny angle. It's not even visible from here, really. Yeah, you can see that this is like the wall of topside, and it stops here, and there is this gap, and this is where you're standing. And the enemy can still have like a duel here. For example, right now it's visible to this angle. Then we can have a duel here to whoever is playing this angle as well. And it's a very strong angle too. Like this angle is used quite a lot because it's like a headshot angle for whoever is coming from belt. So they can have a duel against this guy, and they're standing like around here. And this is where you come in with this cheek angle. But once again, it requires, like, it means that someone is playing over here, and you're playing as a support over here. And it means that usually no one's watching this, so it's kind of a strange position, but it can be utilized as well. And yeah, well, I can touch a bit on this one as well. Same idea. You just stay here, and you just catch people off guard. Many people don't check it, and in fact, probably in lower ranks, you can like a white aim like this, because no one is gonna be purposefully checking you. They'll be just swinging, and you just kill them like this. Yeah, and I think that's it. As an additional benefit, you're not visible like when you're standing like over here, so that you're like invisible to all angles. You're not very visible from here. You're like just at the corner. So if someone is pushing mid like this, well, first of all, they're gonna be doing jiggling like this, right? And you'll be just in the corner for them. It's they may not see it. It's possible that they miss you, so they can start like swinging like this, and only then they will notice you. That's just like an additional benefit. Not like it saves you specifically, but it can save you. Like if you stand here, you get info someone's mid, you can immediately just drop down or stick to the wall or drop down, and then just challenge the guy here. Yeah, so I think that's the most broken angle on the entire site, followed by this angle, in my opinion. Usually close, yeah, because you get the headshot angle on these. You can back off, hold this. You're not, they removed it, my bad. I was about to say you're not visible to this, but they removed this ramp on that side. But you weren't visible on the, to this angle before they removed it. So yeah, and you can just like anchor from this, and if they push here, you can like stick to this one for an all-in kind of kill. And then number 3 is over here, in my opinion. Number 4 is something standard, like over here, or like whichever way you want to play this kind of general area. This one is also kind of nasty, but this box kind of annoying to play around because you're spotted. You can't really go left for safety because there is this, and you can't go right for safety because there is this. So it's kind of like all-in-ish, unless you're a jet or something like that. So yeah, that's the general idea. Oh yeah, maybe at some point I should have mentioned this one. This is also a very broken angle, and many people don't know, like when you fall down, hold on, I think I'm invincible right now. I'm not. So when you fall down, you used to lose health. Hold on, maybe I'm wrong. Am I stupid? I'm pretty sure you used to lose health, yeah. But anyway, I think you still do. I still fall down badly sometimes. But in order to avoid this, many people don't know this. You can crouch, slide down, and then uncrouch midair, and then you will not lose health here. So you can play this like all-in angle with any character, not just like Jet, Roman, or whatever. Yeah, that's why I think when people catch up on this angle, here. I think they will somehow fix it. I think having a headshot angle on Nest is way too strong, because it just renders Nest kind of useless, because you can, like, I've got this kill for the wallbang, I don't know how many times, like 20 times at this point, ever since I discovered how strong this angle is. I'm just playing it. I think they'll have to somehow limit, maybe on pipes, make like a tiny box like here. I'm not sure how to handle this really, but I think it's kind of way too strong. And you can reposition towards this angle and all of that stuff that I explained. It's kind of broken. Also, yeah, the jump I just did, you can, I heard people, I saw rather people do it. I just did it, yeah, silently. I'm not very mechanically gifted. See, I did it silently, and you hear a step here. I think it may be my fault as well, not sure. But either way, you're jumping on elevation here. This is elevated comparing to you. So you can reposition silently to whoever is planting. I've seen people do this quite a lot. Yeah, as I said, I'm not mechanically gifted, but yeah, you can get to this angle without making any noise. It's not that unexpected, because you can just do it by rope, but you can just do it very quickly here. Like a side note. And yeah, that's it, I think. This angle used to be broken when I was bronze, but then I started dying.